Hello everyone, my name is Bestfriend Skull, and I'd like to welcome you aboard the UES Contact Light. Well, that was unfortunate. Guess we'll just explore a little bit, test that the guns still work. Hit Z, D, X. Alright, we're all good here. Oh, look, an indigenous life form. Hello there, whoa! Okay, you look just as strange to me as I do to you. Okay, that's enough of that. So welcome everyone to Risk of Rain. So I'm sure some of you are already wondering, what is Risk of Rain then? Risk of Rain is a roguelike platformer in which you play as one of 10 classes. Today we are playing as the Commando. He is the default unlocked class. And essentially you have to fight your way through a planet of things that want you dead. Desperately, desperately want you dead. When you do die, and you inevitably will die on your first couple of playthroughs, you start from the beginning. So we've all seen roguelikes before, we've all probably played roguelikes before. Randomly generated, permadeath, all that good stuff. So what sets this game apart? Well, if you look up in the top right currently, there's a difficulty there saying very easy. That's not because I'm a wuss. There are other things that mark that out. It's because the difficulty in this game increases based on how long you've been playing. In this case, I've been playing for, what, a minute and a half-ish? So it's not going to really take it too hard on me. Later on? But today, I'm going to be playing this game in the way that I did when I first played it. Namely, not knowing that at all. So I'm going to be taking it pretty casually, not speeding or anything like that, not trying to race the clock. I'm just gonna take my smart shopper there, make my way over here, and just have a good time. Collect some money. Oh, there's the teleporter. That is the main objective in a level, is to find the teleporter and proceed to the next place. I'll get to that more in a second, because I'm just taking it casual. There's no real rush. I don't really feel like I'm ready yet, so I'm just gonna make my way on through. What we just collected was a drone. Drones are insanely helpful, because drones will not only attack your enemies, but also, as I will exemplify in a moment, they also absorb attacks. When you get a swarm of them going, it is insanely helpful to have around. Just multiple of these things blocking attacks coming from all different directions. I totally meant to do that. Now, I skipped over it before because I was in the middle of talking. That down there is a shrine. I just paid it 17 money. Cash? 17 cash? Credits? I don't know. And it gave me a mortar tube. Shrines are one of those sort of classic things in roguelikes, how there's always that thing that is really beneficial, like potions and angband or stuff like that, that can really, really help you, or really screw you over. These shrines don't screw you over quite as much as some you will see later. They just ask for money. And I'm gonna give him some money, and he gave me some experience. That was greatly helpful. But now he gave me an explorer's key. An explorer's key is... This is one of the problems with Risk of Rain, unfortunately, is that it does have some serious frame rate problems. That is not my computer, that is the game. But, back to the explorer's key, it's a use item. Use items are essentially just an extra ability for all intents and purposes. In this case, the explorer's key here opens up every chest currently on the screen. So, needless to say, I like having that around. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to explain to you everything on screen at every moment. I'll try to get to those as the LP progresses. Today, as I said, we're just going to take it a little bit casual so that we can get everybody accustomed. Here we have a new shrine. This shrine can't screw you over, it just can't. It spawns a bunch of tiny imps, and you get an item for it if you kill all of them. Which is fairly easy. And of course, as soon as I say that, oh, yeah. And the frame rate. There we go. Pleasant death. Those actually used to be bugged. They actually used to, be too short for certain characters in the game to kill. So... Well, that's not ominous at all. What that ringing bell meant was that the difficulty has increased by a marked amount. It increases 5, then 4, then 5, then 4 in normal mode, which is what I'm currently playing on, Rainstorm. But it doesn't actually matter that much, because the game's difficulty increases continuously no matter what. I'm a failure at grabbing ropes. So, it's just kind of a marker for you to, like, know generally where you are. Now, that said, it, of course, is very useful in that way. Here we have another shrine, and... oh. Just like Binding of Isaac, getting 2 use items is the worst thing ever. Ow. And this is when the game gets threatening. I just used the disposable missile launcher. It shoots a bunch of missiles. It's not really my favorite use item, but it does the trick sometimes. The game is difficult in the sense of a horde type of difficulty. You can endure mildly, and you have a lot of moves that make you completely bullshit overpowered in certain cases, and a lot of items that are extremely powerful. But the game will make up for that by swarming you with stuff all at the same time, very, very quickly, and making your life a very difficult day. We just got an achievement, defeat 20 Lemurians. Achievements in this game actually have a use. Lemurians are the little lizard things, by the way. They actually have a use in the same way they did in Binding of Isaac, in that you can unlock new items by completing objectives, and also unlock new characters. Currently speaking, we only have the Commando unlocked. So, later on in the LP, I'll be doing some achievement runs, because certain achievements are really neat, and certain achievements are really, really dumb. And I'll be showing all of those off later on. And today, but for now, let's just go on ahead and see why it is that I adore the Explorer's Key. But don't. 3 items for nothing at all. Admittedly, right now, I have 3, smart shoppers, which is, okay. Honestly, it's better off, you're better off getting that, like, getting smart shopper in, like, smaller amounts. But for the time being, as I think you can begin to see, things are getting a little bit more terrible, a little bit more dickish, and as such, we're going to run into some problems, and as I'm sure you can tell by the video length, and that's what I'll be using the achievement runs for later, I'm not going to survive for much longer, because I'm going off to activate the teleporter. The teleporter gives you a timer. You have a certain amount of time that you have to survive. It will also spawn a boss. The bosses in this game are a little kinder than a lot of other bosses within roguelikes. There are, for one thing, there's only 8 of them. But, oh god, my fucking... I'm being attacked by my bodily processes. Here we go. First off, we have the Magma Worm. the Magma Worm is a bit of a dick, particularly to the Commando. He is multi-segmented, so you can take advantage of that in certain cases. The Commando's forward-facing piercing shot does not take advantage of it very well since he is a vertical boss. Also, oh god. Your main strategy against him with the Commando is essentially to try and tack on as much damage as you possibly can with suppressive fire, and then dodge roll the hell out of there. Which is what I'm trying to do, and failing, pretty much, because I'm a little set off and also underpowered for what's going on right now. I'm level 9, but it doesn't matter because my items suck, and I'm 9 minutes in. At this point, the game has gone to medium difficulty, which, if you are still on the first level, is probably a bad thing. And, as you're about to see, 3, 2, 1, ow. So, there's the end of our first playthrough. I hope you had a good time, and join me next time, won't you, when we'll try not to suck.